Hello, Mrs. Lee Allen here, the Principal at the British School of Malaga. I just wanted this opportunity to speak to Year 11, Year 12 and Year 13 students and families who have been with us over the last couple of years. And so this is for our current students and families, but also it's actually for families all over who've been experiencing the exam situation that we were facing this time last week. So yesterday there was an unprecedented day in the history of schools exams. I've never quite seen anything like it. And the day started off by the UK government announcing that they were going to reverse the decision on how they were awarding examinations for 2020. And after many protests, many petitions and letters of complaint, students and teachers won. I then received the late news last night that the Examination Board CIE had also reversed its decision about using previous data and an algorithm to award IGCSE and A-level grades. So again, this was just fantastic news. Families and students in Year 11, 12 and 13, I have shared a letter with you all this morning which goes into more detail, so please look in your inbox. Every year we always share our results on social media. And this time last week, we were feeling rather awkward about this because you will have noticed there was an absence of an update in social media about how we had done. And I disagreed enormously with the grades that the exam boards had awarded our students. And so I'd made the decision last week not to post anything because I didn't want to upset any student and I didn't want anyone to feel that what I was posting was inaccurate. And also, I didn't really want to post anything whereby the students felt they didn't deserve the grade, and they didn't. They didn't deserve the grades that were originally given to them by the exam boards. So let's just remember, students this year, due to COVID-19, did not sit any exam, any physical exam. And in all schools across the world who sat British exams and international exams, students were given predicted grades by their teachers. Our students have faced enormous pressure, not just our students, of course, but students all over the world. And I have been incredibly proud about how they have conducted themselves. And I'm really, really proud now that they have received the grades that they deserve from their teachers' grades that they predicted, but also it has now secured their future. And so we couldn't be even more delighted with that. So students, Year 11, 12 and 13. We obviously all met yesterday via Google Meet and we had live conversations. If you're listening to this, I want you to be really proud of what you have achieved, not just this year, but obviously your time here at the British School of Malaga. The resilience and the way that you have conducted yourself during this pandemic is quite remarkable. You have made history in the fact that you are part of the year group where exam boards and UK government policies were reviewed and changed, and rightly so. We will continue to help and support you on your academic journey, and for our Year 13 we could not be prouder as you have all been accepted into your first choice university, and we wish you all the very best for your next educational journey. So please keep in touch, and we clearly want to help and support any way that we can in your future, but we're really keen to hear how you get on. I'm extremely delighted, as I said, I can't say it enough times because the students have got the grades that they deserved. But I'm also really, really proud of the way that our school promptly fought and campaigned to get this decision to be overruled. Natasha Kramer, Head of Secondary, and Jakub Klodnicki, our Head of Exams, have worked tirelessly around the clock. We have been a fantastic team, but we've been part of a much, much bigger team. And I want you to understand what we have been doing over this last week. So it's not just been the British School of Malaga, clearly, and I understand that. But I have been working with at least 25 other heads, part of NABS, which is the National Association of British Schools in Spain. It's been an amazing organisation to be part of. And they have worked tirelessly as well to get this heard right at the very top. You know, we wrote letters to the CEO, we wrote letters to other exam boards, we fought tirelessly about this. And I'm really, really thankful and grateful for all their involvement. And actually being part of a great organisation like NABS and International Schools Partnership, it just shows that when you're part of such great big organisations, things can happen when you collaborate and when you communicate clearly and promptly. And so we have learnt an awful lot this last week. And I think the thing that I've personally learnt is that it just proves if that you shout your voice loudest, you will be heard eventually. And okay, we've been a tiny cog in this decision to be overturned, a tiny cog. But the fact that we've been part of this cog and that we've been part of these big groups like NABS and ISP, we cannot be prouder of our achievements. So it leaves me really just to say I hope you do have a great last few weeks, and that we are looking forward to safely returning everyone to our school on Wednesday the 9th of September. It has been an unprecedented year with a very, very unusual last week, but I'm so pleased that we're in the position that we are today, where we are congratulating our students for the grades they deserved, and we wish you all the very best for your futures. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye now.